Well, hello, and welcome back to day 2 of We Don't Know What We're Doing. We have a loaner tractor, this little beast. We have our truck back after it was repaired, after we stuck it in the ditch. Luckily, we were speaking to the people at the motor shop up here, and they offered us a couple of jobs. We went and done those, and they got the truck out of the ditch, and after chatting with them for a while, they allowed us to lease this land. They said anything that comes off this small one, number 34, that's for them. We can just leave it over in their silo. Anything that comes off 33 is for us. So they're letting us use this tractor. With the money that we had from the jobs, we bought ourselves an old seeder and an old cultivator. I don't know if this works yet. We didn't have to cultivate. The seeder works fine. It's a little bit slow. The truck, she's on her last legs, but it does the job. We can still haul stuff around in the back of it. And the tractor, she's not a huge rig, but does the job. So we're going to head over this morning and see if they've got any other jobs and stuff for us. I'm not sure if they're open yet, actually. We'll see. Alright, so we just picked ourselves up a little baling contract. I think it was field 13. I just bought ourselves a 3-point attachment for the front of this. I'm not sure if it's going to help, but they said there's 2 contracts up there, 13 and 16. So I've sent the tractor and the truck up with equipment. Now we're going to head up there now. If I can get this thing on. That's going to be helpful, make it a lot easier. Yeah, we're going to head up to field 13. And, Australia, right? Maybe on this side, I think. Yep, there we go. And we will get back to you very shortly. I think the contract's worth about $5,000 or $6,000. It's only a smallish style field up there. Yep, there's one of our cars already arriving, and we're down here somewhere. Oh no. Down here going to crash. So we are going to head up there, get it all sorted out, and be good. Get back to you shortly. All right, we made it up. We're all good. Oh, we're gonna have to move that out of the way now. But it is a very, very small field, so gonna be interesting. We're gonna have to move that truck out of the way in a minute. I thought we were going to be here mowing for hours and hours and hours, but it turns out no. It's a baby little field, but I'd say the baling, and that's going to take us a little bit of time, but yeah. Just stop this here for a second. Be good if we could pick up that field at the same time, but I don't think it's ready. Get this out of the way. Not a bad baler. Had a tow hitch on it, so we thought we'd bring it up with the back of the truck. Get this one out of the way there. Let's fire everything back up and get it done. It's only going to be a couple of passes. Crazy. But that's working. It's going to earn us some cash. I think there is one at 16 too, so we may try and do that with the same equipment while we're here. Make it a little bit easier and do it all at the same time. Rush through things, so I'll finish mowing this one down and then give the boys a call and see what they say, and if it's okay, that's what we'll do. We'll run them both as one contract, and we should make about $9,000 or $10,000 out of it once it's all said and done. I'm sure they're going to keep a little bit of a cut on top for getting us to work and letting us use the equipment, but we don't have much choice, and doing this isn't a huge task anyway, so getting done. So I think we'll tether this off. I'm just waiting for a phone call back from them, and then once they get back to me, I'll let you know what we're doing. Get this cleaned up, unfold it. Oh, we don't unfold the bale loader yet. Oh, my bad. Pretty cool animations, they all just open up like that. Let's get it done. Oh, this tractor runs it pretty well. I was worried I was going to have to swap tractors and just keep swapping the implements between all the tractors, but this one does not go too bad at all. How's that, hey? What a field. I don't know how much money you're going to make out of bales on this, but 2 minutes to mow it. Probably the same or less to ted it. So it's a perfect little contract, really. Makes us a few $1,000s. I'd pick up a few of these every day, would be on to a winner. I really want to see about putting in a couple of greenhouses, maybe. They tend to make some pretty decent money, and I park all my gear in the wrong spots all the time. Like this. See, maybe that's why they gave us these forks, because they don't need to give us a trailer. There's not enough to put onto a bale trailer, I guess. I do have another set of forks down there, which if we take on another contract, we'll have to go down and get. But yeah, it's pretty handy. They're organising all this stuff, just letting us do it. I mean, yeah, they're making a bit of money on this side. Doesn't bother me at all, because without them, we wouldn't have land, we wouldn't have this tractor, and we wouldn't be living here. We'd be still driving down the road or stuck in the ditch. So it is not too bad. Fold this thing up. Get it out of the way this time. And we'll hook up to this baler and get some bales running. I think we've got to go and get the wrapper too, actually. I better double check that. Send the truck back down there. I'm almost 100% sure it had to be wrapped. Bale of grass and wrap it. So yeah, that must still be down there. So hopefully that'll fit on the back of the truck, on the hitch. Where are we? Here. We'll send him back down there while we're getting this baler going. See if we can make some cash. And hopefully they'll give us a call about field number 16 as well. Cool little contract setup. Love it. Sometimes you take a baling contract and it takes hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, but yeah, this one's cool. Not too boring and not too drawn out, I guess you could say. And we're baling. Good as go. I think it's set to the right size. I didn't check that. I don't know if you can adjust this one. I'm still used to FS19 where you just get the grass and suck it up. That's it. No adjustment, no nothing. Never actually used this baler before, so I'm not sure. There we go, we're full. Turn it like that. Turn on automatic drop and just make sure that we're not rolling away, so that's the main thing. And we'll probably get 4 bales out of this field. Not too bad at all. We're nearly full again. Oh, I didn't get turned. Ah, I didn't roll, that's good. A little bit early there. Oh, that's cool, as it does it in reverse too. Be a handy little baler for us to buy if we can afford one once we get a bit of cash saved up. After this we'll have about $14,000. I'm sitting there thinking, I think the greenhouses are about 9,000. And we can earn 4,000 or 5,000 a day from one of them, so in the next day or so I think that's definitely something we're going to do, because we do have fertilizer in our silo and there might be a little bit of seed left. Manure is going to be an issue, and water we're going to have to maybe get a water trailer before we even think about it, because definite. We need that to fill them up. So how many barrels is that now? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we're going to get just under 4, maybe 4. It's a pretty chunky pile. Look at that. Wicked. The best thing is, it don't seem to roll off like on FS19, so that's great. I used to chase him down the hill all day. 4 bales. We'll see if we can... No, we're not going to get enough to get 5. Around 11%. I thought there might have been enough scraps laying around. But if we can pick up field 16, there might be an extra little bit there we can grab, and I think we'll duck down and check on this truck. Oh, he's sitting here somewhere for some reason. Get this sorted out, get the wrapper up there, and while I'm down here we'll have a chat with him about 16. Should be good. Alright, we'll get this one done. Apparently there's a couple more that have just popped up, so we'll have to have a look at them and see what they want. These ones here need to be dried and wrapped. We'll get to that in a minute. The other bales over there, I had to cancel that contract because I didn't read it and we just bailed them. Messed up with that one, so my bad. Scored a few free bales out of it. Not sure what they're going to be worth, but we can use them later on if we get some animals. Just have to wait and see how we go. We'll get these ones all sorted and get all the equipment up here that we need, and then we know what's happening with it all. Try and make a little bit extra out of it if we can. Not sure if it will matter that much, but more the better. Those bits around the edge that I missed earlier, and we will see how far the other equipment away. I know the tedder is up here, so we could start that, and then we'll windrow it, bag it, and we're good to go. Right, we can do that. Put that on the front and then the windrow on the back when it turns up. That would be super handy. Okay, so why is this thing sitting here? Everyone's just went on a lunch break by the looks of it. Bowling alley. I thought I'd send the truck and the tractor down just so if we had extra stuff to bring up we could. For some reason the tractor doesn't want to go, so we'll have to sort that one out in a minute. But oh crap, I meant to be down there. Alright, we'll get back to you once we're there. Alright, so let's get this tethering done. Tedding? I don't know. Getting it done regardless. These little things sprayed out pretty decent. It's been a bad rainy day over here in Perth. I haven't been able to do much, so it's been good. I've been able to catch up and do a couple of episodes. Got to give it a bit more thought to see where we're going to go with it. I've never done one like this before. I've usually just jumped in and gone, yep, we got $1.5 million. Let's go. Just starting with the truck, and an old free tractor is a little bit different. I'm not used to these maps either. I normally play like No Man's Land and those sorts of ones where you build up from scratch. There's no contracts, block trees or do grass or whatever. So it's a bit different having the contracts as backup cash. Makes it a little bit easy, but makes it a little bit harder too, because some of them are a pain in the butt. I've got to make sure I read them properly, because the last one I didn't read properly and had to cancel it. So. But I think there's a couple of other fields up here that are due for work too, so give the boys at the motor shop a call and see if they can organise that for us. And we can take on those contracts for them. Tractor with the other bale handlers. I'm not sure if it does it for anyone else, but sometimes in Elm Creek the AI workers just quit at the stop, so tend to have to restart the Xbox or restart the game anyway. Not sure if it's something that happens to other people or just me. Doesn't happen on the other one, just Elm Creek. Had a big mess here, haven't we? So, but we'll run through this one. We'll swap over to the windrower, and we'll get back at you. We'll get it all tidied up and start making some bales. Alright, so let's get this done. That's pretty cool. Not a bad little windrower. Never used it before, but too bad. Make sure I get it lined up okay, and we should be good to go, I reckon. And the baler's on its way up here, so once that's here, we can get that good to get all that up and running. Shame I can't collect the stuff that's closer to the edge there, but it's not really part of the field, so I can't complain. This tractor doesn't do too bad. Probably turn a little bit sharper, that would be nice, but Can't win them all. This is perfect for this size field, but you wouldn't want to do the fields that we're leasing back there. That would take you forever. That one's a bit sucky. One a little bit too wide down through there, but we'll see what happens once it gets here. If it gets here, it's probably lost. I was hoping we were going to make that, but we didn't. That truck. The AI workers on this Elm Creek map don't seem to be great. They always keep getting stuck or lost or saying area not found. Not sure if other people are having the same drama, but it's just, yeah, I find it weird every time I play it. They work a couple of times. I mean, I don't use them all the time, it's just super handy. Especially if you've got other jobs going on, you can just send them off to do something or drop something off or deliver something. It's good. See, stuck. Well, the tractor is again too. Where'd they make it to? Nowhere. Pain in the ass. Come on, little tractor, you can do it. Just take these to the sell it all and see if it lets us sell them. Don't need them for the contract because we had to cancel it, so probably won't let me sell these here, right? Oh, they're gone. Wicked. Alright, well I'll get these cars and tractors back up there and we'll get back to you. Alright, the truck finally made it back, so I figured we might try and see if this will run it, because why not? This is a tractor we're currently using. It'd be cool to know if it can run these sorts of things. And it seems to be doing quite well. Impressive. always forget about the where you got to wait for it to drop before you keep going. I thought we would have got more bales than this. I thought we would have got 5. Actually, no, the bales are bigger than the last one too. They were tiny bales, weren't they? Oh well, either way, we're getting some cash for this field. And there is other ones available now. We know that the equipment works. This tractor does it. We could always look at getting ourselves a baler and doing some of these. You know, at the moment we're not losing a whole lot of money using their equipment because it's only a small field, but as we earn more cash, maybe we could use this older stuff to do some contracts like this and keep it earning us money. Who knows? Either way, I'm just happy that we're making cash. And after I messed up the first field, this is gonna be a bit of a bonus. We don't have anything to do at our farm, and I want to try and build us a greenhouse or two. So doing contracts like this are going to help us massively. Doesn't matter if we collected that or not, not a big deal. I don't think we need enough hour in there anyway, but yeah, we got 4 bales, that's alright. That's what I was hoping for. I was really hoping for 5, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Now we have to pick them up with these crappy things. That went better than expected. Now let's see how bad we go doing the back ones. Where's the other one first? Over there. That was a lot better than I expected. Shouldn't have said that until you pick it all up, I guess, right? Right, so where do they have to go to? Animal dealer. So let's see how we go. It's not going to let me do it. Where is the animal dealer? Right there. We will send that one away. Hopefully it makes it there. Probably not going to for some reason. Yep, We got mad weather out behind us in the background, so if it's overpowering, I apologise. And we'll have a look at these other contracts that were up here because it's still early. That one there, field 18. Mow, bale, wrap it and silage, okay? 10 grand. Yep, so that one there's 10. 17 is 6. This one is to be make silage out of it as well. Let's do 17 first. A bit smaller. Did 18 have trailers or is it all just on the forks as well? Oh, it's going to suck delivering all of them on the forks. Let's do that one for now. 17. Oh crap, I accepted the contract without their gear. And we don't have a wrapper. I think with everything else, it's not a wrapper. Damn, how much is it going to cost me to hire one of them? Well, we could probably get away with this actually. If we take on the contract for number 18. Yeah, if we take on the contract for 18, we'll get all the gear, right? And that means we could do 17 too. Alright, that's what we're going to do. That way when those bales are delivered, we can get rid of all that gear. And it also means that we've got all the gear that we need to do this one without an issue. So I can send the truck down to get the baler and the wrapper, and the other tractor can come and get the forks and the header. Oh, that's the plan. Alright, we'll get back to you once we've got all this gear up there. Alright, so we're almost down here. Drop these off. The animal dealer's the one just here, isn't it? Good to go. We made an extra $1,000 just on the bales. Is that contract complete now? Or did we do something wrong? Yep, 15. Alright, we'll keep that one active for a minute to make sure we can utilise all these tractors, and because remember that one, I think 18 is going to be a pretty big field. We may have a lot of bales, so having the extra tractor to move them for us might be very handy. So we'll send that back up there. We'll send this down to the shop, and hopefully all the AI stuff won't have a meltdown. And this one can come to the shop, and then we can get all the gear up there and do both them contracts and get more cash. Alright, we'll get back to you once we get started. Alright, so we got the baler. Sorry, my microphone was off. The baler is on its way. We'll send this down to grab some more of them spikes. Oh, it looks like we're going to have issues with the AI again. Always running into shit. Right, so this can take up the windrower. Not sure if it's that truck or just Elm Creek, but we'll see. Right, so he can add up there. That one's good, that's got 2 spikes on it, so that can stay here. Got a baler. This one can go up. The baler's already up there, we just need them spikes up there and we're good to go, I reckon. I'm wondering, should I take up some spikes on the front of this? And maybe we just hire an auto load bale trailer. That could be the plan, I think, because we're probably going to have more bales than just 2 tractors can carry. Oh, he's hopeless. Hopeless, hopeless, hopeless. Bale loaders, what do we got? How many does that take? 24. Auto load squares. Are these auto loads? Nope. I think we just hire this thing. It's worth a $2,000. I think it's going to save us more cash and a lot of time. God dang it. Get the tractor there so we can get into that one and hopefully that's a pretty big trailer looking at that now. Worst case, if these things can't run it well, the truck should. Alright, we'll get back up there and get... Alright, let's get this tethering started. Tedding? That's probably a better word for it. Get all this started up. So we've, I think, both the contracts. They just need to be mowed, baled and wrapped. Mowed, baled and wrapped. So there's 16 grand just there, another 5 there, so that's 21,000 minus 2 grand we paid for the trailer. No complaints to me from me. Little bit fast and crazy there. Oh shit. That's okay. We're alive. I might have to put this on a tractor, it's a little bit hectic. So I was in a bit of a pickle there. I'm thinking we're going to have to put this behind a tractor. Just a bit too... How you doing? But yeah, we'll get all these bales done and get back to you. Hello and welcome back. We're just going to pick up some of these bales. And I only realised just before that the game speed was set at like 0.5. So that's going to be probably a long video because it's going to be a super big day. Pick the rest of these up. We did lease a bale trailer, luckily, because there is tons of these. I'm using the pallet, the bale forks. It would have only been 4 at a time going to the shop. So I definitely think it was worth a little bit of cash just to get that thing done. A couple more, 3 more. Way more than I was expecting, especially when they only gave you the bale forks to pick them up. Crazy. But yeah, using our loan tractor, this thing's a little ripper. Just getting the last one, and it says to take it to the sell everything, so that must be one that's next to our field. Check that, and make sure we're going to the right place. See how the truck goes handling it. It's the biggest load we've ever had on the back of this. It doesn't look like it's gonna... Nah, she's not good. Okay, I think we get a tractor. Does not like that at all. I don't know if this thing's going to pull it either, if the truck doesn't want to do it. It's going to be interesting. I don't think we can. Or maybe. Yep, that's where we're meant to go. Take it there and see what happens. Crazy that truck won't pull this. How did that work out for us? All completed. We still got a few bales left up there, so we're going to have to come back and get it with something Didn't think about that when I just got rid of that. That was a bit silly. Alright, go and get this trailer and come back. Alright, let's see if we can get this up here. We made about 32,000 from them contracts. Must have a couple of extra bales. A few bales left here. Plus we paid about 1,800 or 2,000 at least this trailer, so up about 30 grand off them 3 contracts. Super cool. Got these collected. Cash for us. Just double check up here that we haven't left anything around. Take them down to get them sold. Alright, so we ended up with an extra 4 more bales that we had left over, so we'll take them down, drop them off, and I think we'll leave the day there. That's a pretty good day. We're up about 34,000, 33,000 after we leased the trailer, so not a bad deal. It'd be taking hours and hours and hours to take all these back 4 at a time, so paid for itself for sure. Extra 7 grand for that. So that's a win for sure. Alrighty, I think we'll leave it there today. And pack all this up. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. If you did, give us a like and a sub. And don't forget to check the description for our Discord. Stay safe and stay well.